Come, let's start the stream. Okay, we're gonna continue where we left off yesterday, and we have three more bugs that we have to take care of, and there are two others that um, yeah we have to make. Um, they're basically targeted towards the weapons and the upgrades to the level to the weapons. But first we're gonna work on this on those bugs. Um, yeah, let's do first a recap of what we've done last stream. So we have some continuity. We've worked on the healer enemy. So now in the project we have. Let's create it. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I need to test with my list, not Robert's. Okay, so we have. Let's put the weapon there. This is the healer. He's climbing up the tower, and his job is to stick the tower right after he passes a weapon, like this. And he, yeah, his purpose is to heal the enemies that come into his range there. And here's another one, and he's gonna deploy right here. There we go. And now currently we don't have a way of seeing the health of the enemies, but yeah, um, they while they are in the range of the healer, they are getting healed up. So yeah. So yeah, this is the main feature that we've worked on, and were two other bugs that we fixed. They were pretty small. So one of them was the fact that let's find the. So here's a weapon slot. I can click on this and create a weapon. And the bug was that I was able to click through the tower and still hit that weapon slot, so that was no good. And the other one was the fact that the spawning of the enemies was not tied up to the speed of the game. So even though we were able to speed up the game by, I think it's 2 times by hitting this button, the spawning was still not reacting to this, or the spawning rate. Okay. Um, Yeah, so the first bug that we're gonna work on today is this one. It says that if there's a projectile that is still targeting an enemy, and then that enemy dies, the projectile is still gonna target the enemy, so that's no good. The projectile should, I don't know what it should do. Maybe just shoot off into the distance or just disappear. Not sure what should happen to the projectile, but we'll have to deal with it in some way. He should not continue targeting the enemy which is dead. So yeah, we have to work on this. So let's start a timer and see what we can do. So we have to go to the weapons, more specifically the projectile one, and we have to look at this. So we have an update method for the projectile itself. What I think we need to do is for uh, for the target. I think we have to check if um, um, Okay, check. Do I have to look at the game object? Yeah, active in. I think active in hierarchy is what I'm looking for. Yeah. So if he's not active in the hierarchy, I think we're gonna just call destroy and also return here. Not return after. My bad. Okay. And I think we need to, let's see. I'm gonna increase the fire rate of the projectile weapon. Okay, so we don't have stats for this. Um, yeah, so there's a fire rate of 2. I'm gonna put a fire rate of 10. And also, let's add a breakpoint there and attach the debugger so we can see if we ever hit that point. We should be able to hit that point with this much fire rate power. So yeah, I wanna check something though. Yeah, we do have the multiplayer set up for this. Okay, cool. We just haven't set up the multiplayer there. Okay. Okay, so let's play. We are gonna come on. We're gonna create a projectile weapon somewhere. Let's say here. Let's speed up the game. Yeah. This doesn't feel right. Medium enemy. Let's put a breakpoint here. This is a transform. We have to look at the game object. But I can't look at the. Oh, damn it. So we need the target dot game object dot active in hierarchy. It's false. Okay. Why is it false? What is the target again? Or what's the object? It's a medium enemy. Why is it not active? Huh. Wait, what? This doesn't feel right. Something isn't right here. Oh, and I want some enemies. I'm gonna put a laser after this, so the enemies die quick. What is going on? Why are they not? Wait, why are we stuck on this? Okay, something is weird. We are stuck on the first wave. Something definitely is wrong. Let's put a laser. Actually, we can't put a laser. We need the. God damn it. We need a projectile weapon because that's what we're testing. That's a bug. Oh no, it actually works. They're just very fast. Okay, it actually works. The the breakpoint was misleading us. There is an issue for sure. Oh yeah, because those two are not dead. That's a problem. We need a way of killing them, and right now we don't have powers to kill them, so unfortunately we have to kill them by hand. Do I have? Nope. Let's go to the where would that be? In enemies, health, enemy health data. Let's add here a method. Private void kill. Oh, but I can. No, I can. I'll get component in children, which is health, enemy health. Dot uh take damage. Sure. What kind of damage? I don't have a type of damage. That's not cool. There's no way for me to really. There's no way for me to trigger taking damage without. Ah, damn it. Enemy health. Take damage. Whatever, some type. What? Is he not? Oh, god damn it! It's so hard to kill something. How the hell do I kill this? If we're in the editor, I'm gonna say public void. Let's do it. Let's make it obvious that it's like this. Uh, I'm gonna say I'm gonna call this and also say d dot health is 0. Okay, and here I'm gonna do what I wanted to do actually, and here editor kill context menu item. What? No, there is another one. Custom context menu. What's wrong? Oh, I need. But this is the action. Um, okay, this is what I want. Okay, so kill, and also we're gonna do another if. This is only available in the editor. Hey Zarnot, what's up? No, bon appetit. Let's make a weapon somewhere. Let's speed this up. The laser there. Okay, they're all dead except for this guy, so let's kill him manually. Healer. So now, if I go to its health, and I'm not seeing it here, I can kill. Ta-da! And now we have the countdown. Cool! We definitely need powers now that we have the healer. We need power so we can kill the healer. Or we need to make it so the healer doesn't count towards the enemies that we have to kill. We'll have to see. Okay, but anyway, the fix is done for this bug. Let's commit this. I've changed. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want this change. Let's discard this. Let's just look real quick at what we've done here. So yeah, that's fine. That is fine. And projectile. Yeah, we've added the thing here. Cool. So let's do fix this. And also okay. Publish. But okay, yeah. 13 minutes. Okay, next one. Which one should we do? We have two bugs left. The one is the movement of the enemies is sometimes choppy. I have an idea of why this might happen. And the other one is something about serialization. This is for this I'm not sure how we can do it. I mean I do have an idea, but it's not that easy. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do this choppy movement first, and then we're gonna focus on that. So let's check the time. Come on. Okay, so let's look at the problem. Let's adjust our levels so we can see better. Here. Let's make another wave. Uh, Big enemy wave. Let's put it as the first wave. Big enemy. Let's have like a bunch of them. I have to change this so it's not spawn rate, but the delay between each of them. Yeah, and that should do it. Okay, let's save this and let's play. Okay, so as you can see, the enemy or the movement of the enemies is very choppy. So let's look at a bit of the code and see why that might be. I do have an idea, but I have to check. So on update, if we're not at the end of the if we're not at the end of the of the path, we are setting a new position. Let's look at this evaluate distance, because this may be what we are actually the one in the spline, I guess. Evaluate distance per total length, yeah. Internal evaluate, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's... No, we're doing a clamp. Yeah, floor to end, that's the problem. So this works. So a long time ago we've made an optimization to the spline component, which in which we cached the positions on the spline, so we don't have to reevaluate the spline each time we need the position on it. But yeah, there was a problem, and I knew about it that time. That yeah, because there is a slight space between each cached value. The movement might be choppy if we because we're gonna jump that distance every time we try to get a new position. But what we can do actually, instead of doing, I mean, we can do this floor to int, but what we can do though is uh, what we can do is get this point that we want to look at, and the next one, and do a linear interpolation between them based on the somehow based on the percentage. So that's what we're gonna do. So first, let's get rid of this. So percent equals to this. We're gonna clamp it. I'm gonna call this length. Let's remove this. This is an index. Um, okay, so this is index. We're gonna need I can't do index plus one. I mean, I need to check though. So if next index is smaller or equal to the length or len, we can do our thing here. Let's do a vector 3 position. And if we're at the we're actually at the last index, we're gonna do this. So position, or let's call this local position, local position. And here local position plus the root, so we can make it be in a workspace. But in case we have a next index, local position is gonna be, we're gonna lerp between cache of index and cache of next index, and the term we're gonna lerp with is gonna be raw, and we need how we can do this, the fractional part. Oh yeah, raw minus the index. And of course we can't use mathlerp, we have to use vector 3.lerp. And yeah, we can do this actually. And this can be a var. And we can do it like this. Okay. Let's try it now. We should have a much smoother movement. Hopefully. Hell yeah. Well, look at that. That's smooth AF. Yeah, this does have a problem. Because obviously we're doing this. The points themselves, they are on the spline, but those points that come out of this lerp are not necessarily on the line. So for this kind of line where it's continuous, that's okay. But if we have like, I don't know, okay, none of the modules, yeah, here let's say so here, or in cases where the spline would be like this, the 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 player, instead of, let's do it like this, instead of going like this and then up, he might do something like he goes here and then he cuts the corner and then he goes up. I mean that's a possibility, but because the step that we have, the step that we use for caching the points is very small. Like, it's like what's this, 10 centimeters? It's like really small, the step. This won't be noticeable. So the problem is there, but it's not gonna be noticeable. So we don't really care. Where are my enemies? Cool. So now we have a fluid movement. And yeah. Okay, 9 minutes. Cool. Let's commit this and get to our last. Uh, this is not a feature, this is a fix. Get to our last bug. Okay. So this is done. And this is the last one. So the problem with this one, let's actually start tracking the time. So let's look at the economy manager. Where would that be? In economy, I guess. Yeah. And actually in the data. So yeah, here's the problem. So we are using a we have this array which holds this array of currency info, this data type, which basically holds the data about um, what's the currency that we're dealing with here, what's the amount of that currency, and whatever. This is for UI stuff, doesn't really matter. So that's fine for the editor, but or for runtime. But for saving this, we cannot save a reference to the currency. So that's not possible. We need to save something that is serializable. And also this amount, yeah, this is obviously this is not gonna work. So what we have to do is here. This is the data type for the serialized data. Instead of relying on the currency info here, we have to do something else. So we need another data type which doesn't have the amount UI and also doesn't have the currency. Yeah, and it's something else for the currency. Yeah, and here we have to do some other stuff. But yeah, that's the thing that we have to do. We need another data type for the currency for serialization, and the serialization is used for saving and loading. If I haven't mentioned that. But yeah, we need to do that here. Oh damn, there are some places where I haven't put system serializable on the struct. I'll have to do that. But as I said yesterday, I have to do a pass on all the save and load systems and everything that I've wrote until now. So yeah, we'll see that then. But yeah, okay. So that's the problem that we have to fix. Let me put this back here. No, here. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate this, which might sound not cool that we're duplicating it, but the serialized currency info. So for sure we're not gonna have that. We won't have anything for this. This is gonna be actually public int and capital A. So we won't have this getter and setter. And here instead of currency, we are gonna have, and this might look weird, but we're gonna have a byte array. So how are we gonna use that? We're gonna go to the currency itself, and there's gonna be one thing that we're gonna add here, and that thing is a private ID, which is from ES Framework, yes, called GUID, and it's gonna be equal to id.new. We're gonna make a public ID public ID, and get the actually no, let's call it GUID. Okay, and this is gonna be a serialized field, and that's kind of it actually. So now if we go to one of our currencies, let's see where we can find them. Economy, yeah, coins currency, we have a GUID, and upgrade coins, we have another GUID, different GUID. Let's make this label text GUID with capital letters. Just a small thing, but I like it better like this. Okay, so it has a GUID. Cool. And now what we can do here in the data, we're gonna actually use this. So here in the serialized struct, we're gonna use this. And he's gonna tell us, okay, you can't use this here. So we have to do some things. We have to transform this data. So currency info equals currency info dot select. So currency info is gonna be transformed into a new serialized currency info, which has currency, which is gonna be ci dot currency dot GUID, and amount, which is gonna be ci dot amount, and we're gonna make this an array. So that's one thing. And the other thing that we're gonna do is here. We're gonna do this in a simpler way. So we, we are gonna assume that this array in the original array here is gonna have always the two currencies, or it's always gonna have an entry for each currency that we have in the game, even if the amount is 0. So we don't have to deal with adding new stuff to the array. We just have to update the data that is in the array. So what we have to do is, or what we're gonna do, serialized data dot currency info dot, we're gonna do a for each. Let's just call it that. And Yeah, we're gonna do it just the simple way. Um, currency info dot length. This can be a var, and I say here if, or actually currency info is a class, right? Oh yeah, those two are classes. And never mind, we can use a for each here. So let's do another for each. So currency info dot for each. So I'm gonna do if ci dot currency dot gyd equals and can I do, I can do an object. If they are equal, first we're gonna do a return here. Not return, break. We're gonna do a break, so we exit this for each, and here we're gonna do ci dot amount is gonna equal to uh, this one dot amount, and we're gonna get rid of this. Cool. So that should help with the serialization of the economy manager data. We can also test it. So let's play the game, I guess. We're gonna save the game. How do we save the game? We have to go to the game manager. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Let's pause it for a second. Um, there's a lot of data here. I'd like to get this data. Can I somehow get it? Or let's do it like this. Save manager. Okay. Um, and now we're gonna go to our favorite website. This one. We're gonna paste it. We're gonna process it, and let's look at it. So we're looking. There we go. We already have it. So we have the economy measure data, the serialized data. We have 100,000 coins for whatever this currency is, and for another currency we have an amount of 5. So that's exactly what we want to see. And what I would like to do now is go to the economy, go to the manager data, and reset the currency info that we have. So let's set everything to 0, like this. So now, when we play the game, we should get the values that we want. 100,000 for the coins and 5 upgrade coins instead of the 0, 0. Yep, the loading is fine. The amounts have went to their correct places. So we're good. We're good on this front. Let's revert this. Actually, I'm gonna delete the save so we don't have any problems when it tests other things. And that's it. We have another bug that is fixed. Actually, no. There's one other thing that we have to do, which I don't know. I don't know if I can do it though. So those two are not saved. So I'd like to save them. 201, 202. Let's put it back to 201. So it's a valid. Okay. And let's do something similar to this. Let's put the 4 there. Basically, what I'm doing is dirtying the object, so Unity picks that up and let me save it. Okay, so now it appears here. Cool. Another 13 minutes done. So fix, publish. Ah, come on. Awesome. So another bug fixed. Let's also say 13 minutes here. Cool. So now we can start working on the weapon UI. So let's see how we do that. Cool. Um, First I think we have to define what do we want to write in the UI panel. Because I'm not entirely sure what I want to write in it. So we want to write the stats of the weapon, that's for sure. We want to write the level and have a way of upgrading it. Okay, let's start by just creating the panel, and then we're gonna add functionality to it later on. So let's say 2D. Let's zoom out, and I think we're gonna put it on the left hand side. Just yeah, doesn't really matter. So create empty weapon inspector. Let's attach it to the left hand side. Let's put a 0 on the pivot, so it sticks to the left side. We're gonna do, I don't know, 300 width and 500 height. Doesn't really matter right now. We're gonna do some padding there, so let's look at the what should we look at? Let's look at this. What padding is there? I guess I have to look at the button. Wait, what? There's no padding. Oh, they are centered. Yeah, okay, I get it. Is this the same? Yeah, this has the same thing. Okay, we'll have to fix them sometime, but yeah. Let's just do like, I don't know, 32. Sure, 32 pixels. Okay, so we have the weapon inspector. Now we have to look at what we can use for panels. So we have to look a bit at the prefab that we have here. So maybe frames is what we're looking for. Not entirely sure. Definitely not this. Oh, this looks like what we want. Or this the backgrounds, I mean. Do we have them separate somewhere? Art frame, yeah. Car frame 00. This one. Ah, I don't like this. They're all grouped. Okay. Oh yeah, and it also says group here, but yeah. Okay, doesn't really matter. Let's go to the card frame. Sure. I'm just gonna copy over those two, I guess. Let's try to copy this and see if we can paste it in here. Of course we can. So let's see what's this. Oh, there's no size for this. Okay. Let's just reset everything to 0 then. Same for this. And would you look at that? We have our thingy here. Let's um let's make it bigger. Let's see. We have a size for probably not. Let's just increase this until it's almost the same size as the buttons below. So yeah, something like that. Doesn't really matter. And now what we have to do is just add stuff to it. So I guess we're gonna create an element, call it uh, like this. We're gonna make it expand, and we're gonna do some padding. I guess 30 pixels maybe on the left and on the right, and we might have to do more for the top and bottom. Uh, let's say 50 or 40. Sure, 40 sounds great. Actually, not here. So doesn't work. 40 doesn't work for this one. But it's okay there. Oh, there is a shadow there that I don't like. What's up with that shadow? Where does that shadow come from? Oh, it's this. How do they deal with that? What? Ignoring the part where it's not even put correctly there, but how do they deal with the... Oh, oh, they have some padding for the... Okay, and there's some padding here. Okay, so 13, 13, and 17. 13, 13, 17, 17, which is not correct. This should be smaller. Let's do 13 here as well. Yeah, it's 13 actually. So I guess 13 here too. Not really. Let's keep it as 17. Okay, and there was a zero point 0.5 in here. I don't know how much difference it's gonna make, but okay, I'm gonna just freehand this, and I'm gonna say I want it there, and this corner as well. God damn it! I want this corner to be here. So whatever. This is all temporary UI. We're not gonna keep this whole thing. So for now, it's okay. Let's see what else do we have. So there were like line text frame. Those were not line but text. Wait. Let's look at the maybe this is what we should have used. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna do some text. Um, so UI text mesh pro. Let's select sure, this one. Let's center it. Let's do it like this. I guess 0. No, 1. 0 here. Let's put it a little bit lower. Something like this. Maybe we're gonna do it like this. Yeah, weapon, level, or title, the level. We will need. What else do we need? Um, let's look a bit. What's the color of this one? I want this color. And Atlanta regular, is this what I used here? Yeah. Okay, so for subtitle, I want that color. Okay. And here inside, we're gonna have some stats displayed somehow. How do we do that? Because now the question is, we have different weapons with different stats. So how do I show the stats? Do I make a panel for each weapon individually? That would be very easy to do, and I might actually do that. Or do I make it so I can dynamically add stats to this? Not sure. Oh, I forgot to start a timer. That's a bummer. Um, let's see how much time has passed since. Okay, I have to add 10 minutes to the task. 10 minutes, okay. Yeah, so yeah, somehow we have to display the stats here. Let's see. What else did we had here? No, let's look at some other stuff. This, not this, is a pop-up. Even though the sliders do make sense, we can't have sliders because the stats are gonna be basically infinite. You'll be able to upgrade the weapon indefinitely, so the slider wouldn't make any sense. There's no max level. So we're probably gonna do it through text somehow. What I'd like to see though, and I don't know if I've seen it somewhere. Maybe I'm gonna use this. I need a color. Let's just let's add it to the swatches. Sure, that's easier for me. So let's duplicate this, I guess. We're gonna align it to the left, and we're gonna say, oh, nice song. Okay, so stat 1. Should we do this? Uh, let's do it like this. So this is gonna be aligned to the top. No, like this. 0, 0 here. What's the height of this? 30 pixels, let's say. This is gonna be actually a text. Name. Let's do this. 0, 0, 0, 0. 18. Let's align it. No, this is on the left. Let's change this font. Okay, and now we're gonna duplicate this, and it's gonna be the value, and it's gonna be aligned to the right, and we're gonna copy over this. Now we can delete this. Okay, and now we're gonna add some buttons. Let's look at what buttons do we have. I mean, what color button? Oh, yeah, that's what I want. I think this yellowish button. Let's copy this. Let's go back here and let's paste it. We're gonna do this. Actually, let's do this. I don't like that. I can make it taller, but I can make it. I don't like that. I feel. I want to change the color of this text. Oh. Let's duplicate this. Let's get this color picker and just get like around this value. Yeah, I think that's better. One other thing that we want to do with this is for higher levels. When you reach a higher level, you'll probably have enough money to upgrade this to upgrade the weapon to, like, I don't know, let's say something crazy like level 50. So, but yeah, you wouldn't want to click on this button 50 times to reach that level. So one thing that we would like to have is something that you probably see in clicker games, or maybe idle games, which is a multiplier for upgrades. So instead of buying a single upgrade for something, you say, buy me um, 10 levels, or buy me 50 levels, or buy me 100 levels if I have the money. And or buy me as many levels as you can with the money that I have. So that's another thing that we would like to add. That we like to add to this, a way for you to select. You'll still be able to upgrade each level individually, so one by one, but have another way of saying, okay, I want 100 levels actually. Um, Not exactly sure how I want to do that. Let's look at the buttons again. There any, like, I would like something like slimmer buttons. Um, yeah, there's only those, and this big one. Yeah, because what I might do is, and this is just proof of concept. Let's move this button a little bit up and have this one way smaller. Let's see. We're gonna do it like this. It's gonna have a width. We're gonna do this width like this. Let's change the text. It's 5. Let's say we're gonna do it not bold, but without this. Let's do that pixel whatever. Let's increase this to 3 maybe. Because we're gonna make this way smaller. So 24, let's do 18. It's gonna be a small button. And it's just a proof of concept. So we might have this. We might have another one which is 10. Then another one which is I don't know, 25. Oh, and the last one which is like maximum. So as many levels as you can. Let's move those a bit. Something like this, you know. Wait, why does this look good? Wait, what? Why does this look good? Oh, okay. It's more about the ratio, not necessarily the. I see. Yeah, but that would be the idea. So you have a big button through which you can buy, but then you have those smaller buttons or something, so you can buy multiple levels at a time. But I don't really like this, or at least not with those buttons. Those look weird. So I'm gonna just delete them for now. We need another way of doing that. That's pretty obvious, at least for me. But yeah, for now we're gonna have only this button. So we're gonna have some stats for the weapon. So we're gonna have the name of the weapon, the level of the weapon, then some stats, and lastly the button through which you can buy. Um, what happens if I make this non-interactable? So it's gonna look like this. It kind of looks like shit, to be honest. Kind of looks like shit. Let's see how this looks in the game. Let's play the game and see how this feels. Having this on the left hand side. So let's say we have a projectile weapon. Then we click on it and disappears. This is not bad. This looks okay. And then you can click on it, and you're gonna spend coins on upgrading the weapon. Yeah, this is nice. This is actually nice. I might make those texts a little bit smaller. The values, I mean. They're at 18. Let's do them of 14. Let's make them they're vertically aligned, so that's nice. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, as I said, this is not the final UI. It's just something so we can work on the functionality of leveling up. We still have a lot of things to do for for this panel to work correctly. But now that I think about it, there were some things that I said that the upgrading task is gonna take like 30 minutes. But now that I think more about it, yeah, that might not be the case. 30 minutes is not enough to do this. And I think we're gonna need to do some refactoring actually. So there's one thing that I don't like in the code. I mean, one of the things that I don't like. And it has to do with the weapon slot, and it's something that we've touched on yesterday. Um, let's see, where can we see that? Yeah, here. So whenever you click in a game, so you press the left mouse button, each um, each weapon slot is gonna fire a raycast, which is basically the same raycast. I mean, it's gonna have the same ray because they're all gonna have the same data, the same pointer position, so they're gonna basically shoot the same ray. And they basically check, okay, they do a raycast, and if there's a hit, they check if the thing that was hit is actually them, and if it is, they do whatever. So that's not really cool. I mean, no, it's not really okay actually, because we can actually do this with a single raycast, and we can make the system more generic. So yeah, that's one refactor that I would like to do, and it's gonna help us with the weapons as well for this task, because we need a way of knowing when when a weapon was clicked, so we can display the panel on the left. So yeah, that's one thing that I have to do. And then, oh yeah, that's right. I think we need a way of actually maybe closing this panel, or yeah, adding a that's so weird. Yeah, having an X button or something here so we can close this panel, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we should be able to have a way of closing this. Even though it doesn't take up this, I mean, it doesn't take up the space if you have this 16:9 ratio, but yeah. Yeah, we need to be able to close this. Okay. Yeah, I think the UI is good for now. So whatever what we have right here, it's enough. Um, there's nothing else that we would need, I guess. Unless, yeah, we still have to add the button that I've talked about, the ones for getting multiple levels at a time. We have to somehow integrate them into this. I'm not sure how yet. So yeah, I'll have to see about that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna leave it here. Um, yeah, this is the panel that we're gonna have. And next stream we are gonna add functionality to it. So first we're gonna start with the refactoring I talked about. So we're gonna have a centralized way or centralized place from which we shoot this raycast and notify whoever is there that the object has been clicked. And um, yeah, and then we after we have that, we can start working on the actual weapons. So we can click on the weapons. We can click on the weapons. The panel shows up. It has info about the weapon, and it lets us click on the button to level it up. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna work on next week most probably. So yeah, let's end the time for this task here. 30 minutes. Okay. Let's save. Yeah, that's everything. Feature, publish. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of it for this stream. It was a shorter one, but yeah, we just had to do some things that there were leftovers from last time or from yesterday. There is this last task that we are not gonna do it today. Um, as I said, there are actually more things that I want to do, and we don't have time today to do them. So this is we're gonna skip this for now. We're gonna do it next stream after we do the refactoring and some other stuff. But yeah, it was still a productive stream because we've fixed some annoying bugs, and we are starting to tackle this new part of the game with the weapons. So yeah, this was actually great. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream here, and I'm gonna see you next week with another one. So thanks for being here, and see you next time. Bye bye.